大家好，我是 Bago. So I've been noticing a lot of comments on Bilibili in regards to my VICE interview, and I've even seen a lot of big creators make videos and they mention certain things about that video. The comments are negative. I wasn't interested in addressing them. Every once in a while, people are gonna have negative comments or a negative viewpoint. Then I sat down and I watched the VICE interview again because I really watched it very briefly. I wasn't that interested in it because VICE, I can get into it later, but VICE has a way of, it's hard to explain. The story is just what they want the story to be. When I did watch it, I was like, okay, this is fine. There were things that annoyed me. I watch it again and I'm like, there's some things in here that are really bad, the way that they edited it. So I wanted to make a video addressing that video and the way that they warped certain things that I said, and also my manager, Bitai, who is here, and I think he should sit here too because he can speak with you guys in Chinese. There's a lot that we want to just kind of explain because there's a lot of questions some people have. So anyway, Bitai, you want to come in here?
大家好，我是 B 太。今天我要和八哥一起来把这个 VICE 的视频和大家一起来回顾一遍。我们会讲一些大家可能不知道的一些事情。You can say first.
VICE actually contacted me because a newspaper called South China Morning Post did a story about me and my social media and my singing in China. VICE was interested in that and they contacted me in June. When they contacted me, I was really excited. It was going to be on HBO, which is the biggest TV station or channel in America basically right now. I thought it'd be really cool for everyone in America to see what's actually happening in China because nobody knows. So I said, of course, let's do an interview. So they came July 2nd to my house and they filmed with me. I woke up at 6 a.m. that day. We basically filmed for the whole day, like 12 hours, nonstop, following everything I was doing. After they'd interviewed me for the day, they wanted to interview Bitai. They actually originally wanted to go to China with me, but the schedule didn't work. They couldn't go when I was going to be there. So they flew into China just to interview Bitai.
就是在采访完八哥以后，他们来上海采访了我们，采访了2天。第一天是8月18号下午，大概在2点钟左右到了我公司这边，然后我被他们采访到了下午4点左右，他们被采访了足足2个小时。然后呢，第2天我们又采访了1个上午。然后我们因为知道 VICE 嘛，因为读书的时候也对 VICE 有一定的了解，知道这是一家比较有个性的一家媒体平台。后来我们就也是非常兴奋，然后跟他们讲了2个小时，一直在不停的沟通被采访。我们接下来可以回顾一下这个视频。
Yeah, I think we should watch it and comment when there's something that needs to be said because there's a lot that needs to be said about this edit and the way they did this video. So yeah, let's watch it. There you go.
It's the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
这开始是非常酷的。
Bart works from home.
Are you in your home?
Yeah.
Wake up early, walk the dog.
Every day I do
coffee,
this.
Okay,
do what he's always done best, making videos for the internet. By 8 a.m., he's already clocked in.
我要赶到中国。You love China? 我爱中国。是的，是的，是的。Why do you think I got 华为？我爱华为。你好，我是八哥。Okay, 走吧，投票给我。I see you tomorrow, or maybe I'll see you tonight. I don't know. I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Jesus.
Why do you say Jesus?
This part, I hate this part so much. It's so taken out of context. I was live streaming for 2 hours straight and I was exhausted. I woke up at 6 a.m. to have these people come over and film me. When I live stream, I'm like that the whole time for 2 hours, like going crazy. So I'm exhausted.
So like a monkey.
Yeah, well, I was moving around like a monkey. When I said Jesus, it's like a reaction that I have whenever I'm really tired. If I'm exhausted, I'll be like, oh, Jesus. I put everything into it. I said it because I was tired, not because I didn't like doing it. If I didn't like doing it, why would I do it for 2 hours straight? I could have done it for 5 minutes.
2 hours all like the monkey.
All like the monkey. If you move around for 2 hours, it's like exercising for 2 hours. What do you say afterwards?
People say, you say Jesus looks like you are very hate to do live and hate to play with Chinese audience.
No, I wouldn't do it if I didn't like doing it. I was doing that every morning. I'd wake up at 6 a.m. so I could live stream for 2 hours a day when I was in America. That live streaming was my only way to connect with the audience because I couldn't be here. They barely included any of the stuff I said about how much I love China. They didn't include any of it. They cut it all out. There's an entire interview where I was talking about how I loved China as a teenager, how I was into Chinese culture when I was a teenager, and they cut the whole thing out. All they show is the parts that make me look tired or like I'm unhappy. It's so untrue. I wouldn't move to China if I didn't like it. I wouldn't do anything I don't want to do if I did for monetary gain. I don't care about money. I care about doing stuff I like. I just hate that part. I love the audience. The audience is the best audience in the entire world. That's why I wanted to be here, because I loved it so much. I get to meet these people every day. These people who I would live stream to. I couldn't do that if I didn't live here. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be here. So I just hate that part. I wish they would not have put that in. And I don't even remember saying it. I was so exhausted. I probably slept 3 hours the night before. And then I just did monkey dancing for 2 hours straight. So what do you expect? But anyone who watches my lives on Kwai knows that I like to do it.
Bart was a classic YouTube success story.
Yeah.
His specialty was parody music videos, imitating pop stars like Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber. He'd get tens of millions of hits on his most popular videos.
Yes.
But a couple years ago, YouTube started dropping channels that weren't family-friendly from their preferred program in order to attract advertisers. Suddenly, big-name YouTubers like Bart saw their revenue drop to a fraction of what it used to be.
And it used to be fine on YouTube. Actually, like, the more edgy it was, the better. Fast forward a year and a half, maybe, and, I'm, like, super miserable. Going to a therapist.
Because of YouTube.
Yeah. You don't know how many YouTubers are depressed because...
I have a question. That's why you leave YouTube.
No, because of what? Money?
They say you have no money for YouTube.
No, they just put that in. I didn't even say that. I didn't like making YouTube videos for the past 4 years. It wasn't what I wanted to do. I wasn't happy doing it. When I'm talking there, I never mention anything about how I'm depressed that I'm not making money anymore. I just say I was depressed. I was miserable. So many YouTubers are depressed and miserable. Not because of the money. Some of them might be. It's the company treats us horribly. And it's depressing. The audience on YouTube, some people are nice, very small. It's a toxic environment. The comments are mean. People are always attacking you, even if they're your fan. A lot of the times the fans are just there to attack. China's totally different than that. People don't do that, which is why seeing comments about this video affect me so much in China, and I want to clear this all up. So anyway, yeah. YouTube, they said I get pulled from the preferred program and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that did happen. But the thing that, for me personally, wasn't the revenue. It was my videos couldn't be seen by my audience. My own audience couldn't see my content. I don't know if anyone in China knows about this. This happened to a girl where they wouldn't let people see her videos. Her videos were crazy. Nonetheless, they were blocking them. So she ended up going into YouTube and shooting people. She didn't kill anyone, thank God. I think she killed herself. I was depressed and unhappy about how YouTube was censoring and not allowing people to see my content. But I was also anxious and worried about what other creators are going to do. All of that makes for a very unhealthy environment, and that's why many YouTubers are not happy. I mean, it's probably an extreme to think, oh, I hope someone doesn't shoot me, but I always thought about that when I was at events. I made points about it. I tweet about it. Like, why aren't there metal detectors? Because it's not safe. So anyway.
Do you told him, told the host?
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. But they spun it. So they made it seem like I was depressed and unhappy because of the money. But that's not why.
So they deleted this part.
They put in a part that says his revenue, all the creators' revenues dropped. And then it goes straight to me talking about how YouTube was making me unhappy, making it seem like that's what I cared about, or all I cared about was making money on YouTube. If I cared about that, I would have stopped YouTube a long time ago.
You have already broke the YouTube award some years ago.
Oh yeah, I broke the gold play button. I broke
How many
2 years
fans?
ago. Maybe.
How many fans?
1 million.
For 1 million fans,
Yeah.
you broke it.
Yeah, I broke it because 2 years ago I was not happy with YouTube and the way they were treating us. Yeah, that video was up a long time ago.
So now you broke the 10 million for what?
Yeah. I didn't break those things because I didn't appreciate my fans. All of my fans that supported me on YouTube, I love them and I still do. I broke them because of how YouTube treated us as creators.
So I have another question. Why you broke Bilibili what?
Will I? No, not unless Bilibili starts acting like Google and thinks that my name's Brad and not Bart, which YouTube actually thought. I have an email. Hey Brad, thanks for asking about your new video. We don't know why it's blocked. They called me Brad. I have 10 million subscribers on this place. Worked for 10 years and they think my name's Brad. I'm not Brad. Was she Bart Baker?
So anyway, all this shit was going on, and I was super unhappy. And I get an email, and it's like, "Hi,
Yeah, this part I want to explain.
We think you could be very big in China."
We'll go back to that.
I need to explain this.
Okay.
You say a company connect to you.
Yep.
But you know it's not we in connect to you.
No, I didn't know who he was for months. When I got that email, I started making videos for Douyin, and for 2 months I had no idea who he was. He's not the one who sent me the email. I didn't know that there was a whole other company in China.
就是我们在和八哥合作之前，其实不是我们去联系八哥，我们公司本来就是一个视频制作公司，可能在这个圈子里面有一点成绩，就有一家在美国那边有一家公司就联系到我们了，但是美国那边的公司他们的联系我们的人是中国人，也就是说他们美国那家公司的这个老板或者创始人就是中国人，然后他们跟我们用微信联系，告诉我们说他们在美国有一批合作的视频创作人，然后想跟我们一起合作。他们那时候还告诉我说他们有一个老经纪人，这个老经纪人负责他们公司所有旗下一些艺人的一些沟通签约，然后他们甚至跟我们说他们还会跟一些好莱坞的明星跟一些漫威的明星合作，希望我们能跟他们有很好的一个合作的建立。然后我那时候就非常激动，因为我个人是一个漫威的铁杆粉丝迷，所以说我希望有朝一日我能跟漫威的一些影星合作。那我们合作之前肯定是大家肯定要有一个初步的建立，然后呢他们就推荐了八哥还有一些创作人跟我们合作。然后我们看了一下八哥的视频，我们发现八哥是一个在视频领域从搞笑还在音乐方面都做的相对比较优秀的一个创作人。然后我那时候就想他有这么一个视频的制作的经验，那他肯定在跟我们合作这一块肯定会相对来说非常的快，或者说会合作起来比较顺利。然后我们就跟八哥有了初步的合作和认识。然后那家公司就跟我们在合作的时候说我们是他们旗下的公司，对，是这样子的，他们说我们是他们旗下的公司，让我们负责跟八哥对接的时候这么去说。整个对接的过程中，所有的内容制作和一些想法的沟通都是我们直接和八哥沟通的，然后那家公司在当中没有参与任何的一些帮助，但是他们拿走了我们一个很大的一个利益的分成。但是我们前面的这几个月我们其实都觉得没什么，我们也很愿意去努力的合作。忘记说一件事情，就是那家公司是怎么去联系八哥的。他是先来联系我们，把我们公司的介绍，我们公司的一些合作的一些成功的案例拿到他们自己那边去，而且他们要求我们不要给 PDF， 是给 PPT， 因为 PPT 可以修改。他们拿着我们 PPT 的文件给八哥去看了，然后八哥就收到了一份邮件，邮件里面有我们公司的介绍，但是他们改成自己的了。
This is the email I got originally.
他的 email 地址是 Nation 某某某某，我们还是不要把他们的公司名字透露出来了。但是我们公司的名字，你们在那个 VICE 上面应该都看到了，上面写的 DCD Studio， 所以这个邮箱并不是我们写的，事情就是这么的乌龙。Have you explained our relationship to the VICE when they interview?
Yeah.
You say?
Yeah. I said that. I found out the company who I was originally working with wasn't the company who they said they were.
Yeah, I remember. I told them as well.
Yeah, they cut it.
我也说了 because it's difficult to explain for them.
But it's important, and I thought it was a big part of the story. The only reason that B-Tai started working with me is because he found out that they were posing as him, and that's how they signed me. And then when I came to Shanghai, I finally met B-Tai, and we both realized that they were sending his deck to everyone, and he was doing all the work, but they were saying they were doing the work. Absolute shit show.
我们的合作那家公司，他们因为创始人也是我们中国人，所以我们对他们是非常非常信任。后来我们发现这层关系以后，也发现了他们在当中什么事情都无所事事，就非常非常生气。总而言之，巴克在视频里面说的那些话，并不是我们个人的观点，也不是我们公司的观点。所以说，巴哥在视频里说的是我们去主动联系巴哥，我们没有去这么做。但是我想说的是，不管是不是我们主动联系，我们都很欢迎和一些海内外的非常出色的一些视频制作人去合作，因为我觉得这不是什么不好的现象，并不是什么我们所说的崇洋媚外的事情，真的不是这样子。那这样子大家看漫威电影干嘛呢？大家去看一些进口的电影干嘛呢？漫威的明星到中国来秀场，你们去看什么呢？我是觉得非常郁闷。Let's watch later.
I gotta listen to the song they sent me, and then I have to translate it, and then I have to record it, then I have to shoot the video, then I have to edit it.
So this is
rough translation, usually just doesn't make any sense. So I have to totally change it all.
how do you change it?
I put the Chinese into Google Translate, and then I have to make all the words rhyme.
So that's what the fans are into.
That's what got
You're a good lyric writer.
Yeah, thank you.
Really popular.
I had a lot of practice doing the parody stuff, making things rhyme.
Yeah.
When you don't actually know what's being said in Chinese.
Oh, it's all. I don't know any of it.
So you don't know anything about
No, I do. That's what I hate about that. Yes, because when I first was getting songs, of course I can't read Chinese, but I've been interested in China since I was a kid. I've said this and they cut it out. After I started doing these songs, I started watching Chinese movies. I started searching Chinese music videos. I wanted to learn as much as I could because I liked it so much. So they make it look like I didn't care or even know what these songs are about. I spent hours translating these songs so that they had the same feeling and emotion and meaning. Obviously, I've been in China for only 2 months, so I'm learning Chinese. I can speak Chinese, a little bit of Chinese I can speak. I learn more and more every day, but I can't read it yet. Of course I can't read it yet. That's crazy. But if I listen to a song now, I can actually understand parts of the song, a good amounts of the song. I can understand the Chinese after studying it and listening to so many Chinese songs. So I just hate that part. Pisses me off too because it was totally out of context. They edit the whole thing to make you look like you don't care, which is totally not true. Anyway, I want to learn to speak Chinese as fast as possible. I would like to be able to read it as well as fast as possible. That's why I came here, to immerse myself in it. I'm either going to get a private tutor or enroll in Jiagang University. That's what I would like to do so I could learn as fast as possible. I want to stay here. I want to make a life here. I don't want to come here and leave after a year. I want to stay here. I'm not coming here to take money back to America. I'm keeping it here. I want to live here.
You promise.
I promise. As long as I'm welcome here, I want to be here. Everyone I've met has been so welcoming. So I really, really, really like it here. I'm very, what's it called? Determined. Yes. I'm very determined to learn and become a huge entertainer here. I can make tons of people happy. That's the most important thing. When I see the comments that are so positive and happy, that's the most important thing. I'm pissed that they cut out the part where I was talking about how I was interested in China since I was a teenager, because it's a little bit different if they would have kept that part in, because then there would be no question about why I'm here. You know, it's just like, oh, you got an email, so you just decided to do it because you're like, whatever. But I wouldn't do it if I didn't want to do it, or if I didn't like to do it, or if I didn't have passion for it. That's all. That's really all there is to it.
So how long you think you can speak in Chinese?
A year?
A year?
Maybe a year. Language is hard for me. I've only learned one language ever, and it's English. That's it. So learning Chinese is like a very big. It's hard for me, but I like doing it. It's fun. Okay, let's keep watching.
These lyrics.
Where'd they go?
Everyone in China is so nice. Everyone I meet.
Bart's YouTube videos used to involve huge crews with expensive cameras and massive budgets. But now that he switched to China, it's just Bart and an iPhone.
How I say that? Whoa.
When you got scouted by this company in China, what was it that they liked about you?
They said that the first thing they do is look at how you look.
What do you think they're looking for?
You look
Well, with a Western person, I mean, blonde hair helps. This isn't even my real hair color.
This is
This is not.
so funny what he said.
But this is what I was told by the first company that actually contacted
No,
me.
yeah, I want to say， 他这个什么金色的头发、白色的脸，不是我们说的，我绝对没有说过这种话，我从来没有说过这种话，因为我做视频做内容，我们知道真正的好玩的东西是来自于生活，来自于创意，或者说来自于一些有意义的事情。
I was told that.
但是我从来没有说过要他染个金头发，染个白色，他绝对不是我说的。
I wasn't.
Who said this?
This was. He never told me anything about this. I didn't know him at the time where that was what I was told. What I was told was the most important thing right away is how you look. Is it marketable? Then they can work with everything else. So if you're cute, then they will try to help you. So that's what I was told.
Because what you said make Chinese people sounds like 崇洋媚外。
That's wasn't my opinion. That was what I was told. Let's just keep watching, I guess.
This is dyed. I dyed my hair.
You dye your hair?
The video got 30 million views. And then that video hit so
I think
hard.
it's just your luck.
The success in
Yeah, that was supposed to make it funny. I kept on saying on WeChat, I don't know if it was to you or to the other guy. I was joking around with him. I'm like, hey, I'm going to dye my hair. It would be funny if our video goes super viral now that I changed my hair color. And then I wake up and it has 60 million views. So of course I say that. It's a funny story.
Yeah.
I mean, I had videos go viral before that.
You
too.
told them?
Of course they knew what I was saying. They knew that I was saying that as a joke. There was much more context when I was talking to him about that. That whole thing was supposed to be funny, and they edited it in a way to make it look like I really thought that. I say that to people all the time, like, oh, I dyed my hair, and now I have 1 million followers. It's a joke. It was lucky. It had nothing to do with it.
Can you promise when you have 100,000 followers, can you make your hair
What should I do?
green? Can you make it green?
For Christmas?
Yeah.
Maybe pink.
Green.
Why green?
Green in China is a very lucky color.
I think I look like a very silly.
Okay, what color you choose when you get 100?
Purple.
Purple.
Yeah.
Purple is my favorite color.
Okay. Alright, well, let's keep watching this.
the success in China do you think can be attributed to the fact that you're white?
A small amount to start. A good amount to start, actually.
This is what I meant by that is good amount to start actually. It's because I was one of the first Americans on Douyin. So of course that's
You're
gonna
not the first American.
one of the first,
Wow.
not the first, one of the first. So that always helps if it's something that's a little bit different. So I think yeah, it helped because people really remembered me. This all of a sudden some guy from LA is singing on Douyin when nobody even knows what Douyin is in America. So how could it not help, you know? I just think it helped people remember me at first, that's all. Because it's like if you see a guy who has like a pig's nose on Douyin singing and he's got a good voice, you're gonna remember that guy, aren't you? I mean, I think it's, I don't know if anyone took that in a negative way, but I didn't mean it. I don't want to really get into it any more than that.
Okay, they come to company now.
Oh, boy.
No matter what, a lot of Bart's fate in China is in the hands of his new manager.
So funny. Your life in my hand.
No,
Why he said this?
I don't know.
You have your own business.
Yeah, I have my own business. My fate, I'm okay. My fate for my entire life is not in Bitai's hands.
This guy, I can make him a hit here.
这个其实很难说了。像巴德的话，我们跟他一开始合作的时候，说实话也没有觉得他有多突出的亮点在。他就说长得帅吧，也没有就是很帅的吧，可能有一点。那时候他宇宙有1000万粉丝。
I need to explain.
Billy, explain it to my parents.
Before. No, you're handsome a little bit. But before that, I say a lot of words. I say you working hard because you love China. They don't put anything. But what I think is, yeah, you are not handsome.
I think you have a different definition of handsome. In China, is handsome like a K-pop look? Like cute?
A little bit different.
Yeah.
他不能用帅气来说，我觉得他是那种就是 我在说什么
You can't explain it. You just
Yes,
blew
yes,
it.
yeah. Anyway, I really say this: you are not very handsome, but I don't mean you are not handsome. Okay?
I still don't get it.
Okay.
我可以拿他这个1000万粉丝，我去可以找我们抖音上
Yeah.
跟他合作。
And say, because you have 10 million YouTubers, so I can ask some people to cooperate
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
I think it's normal.
Yeah.
我说了，就是因为他 YouTube 有1000万的网红，我可以去联系一些朋友去跟他合作。我觉得这是非常好的一个正常现象，这也是一种创作人之间的交流。我觉得这个点是非常正常的现象吧，没有什么可以过多解释的。如果他只是一个普通人，哪怕他再是一个外国人，我觉得其实国内外的一些朋友都不一定会跟他合作，因为大家在合作的时候会说到一个对等性。如果你跟我的粉丝差距特别大，我凭什么要跟你合作？我凭什么要带粉丝给你？所以说，八哥有1000万粉丝，这也是帮助了他自己很多在中国成长的部分，所以说很正常的现象。OK。
Those brand partnerships are how Super B-Tai and Bart.
Why they post out this studio? I don't allow them to post this
Really?
studio. No, they don't tell me. They want to show this studio because it's my company. They need me to allow that. 就是他们在发布这个视频之前，没有经过我们任何的一个再次的确认，他们就发布了。就有很多东西可能是关于我们公司的一些其他的人的一些隐私的问题。如果他们发布了，影响到了我隐私怎么办？所以说 VICE 在播这个视频的时候，根本就没有我和八哥的同意，就播了很多内容。然后整个一篇视频里面断章取义，里面有很多内容，也就是在解析一个新的故事一样。我真服了。所以你们现在很多人都知道我公司名叫 DCD Studio。
But in order to be brand friendly, Bart's gotta be China friendly.
China, you're awesome. This one's for you.
And some of Bart's biggest hits so far are patriotic songs about China.
I think what annoys me about this is that my biggest hits actually were not patriotic songs about China to start. Some of the biggest hits were just good songs in China, like 空空如也泡沫，
还有像什么狂浪、一曲相思，还有
喵喵喵。The first time I came to China, I loved it so much. The second time I came to China, I decided I wanted to move here that quickly. So I sing this song after that, and I sing it because I mean it. I love it here. I'm not trying to grow and gain fans by faking it. I wouldn't move here if I didn't love it here. I don't do anything I don't want to do. I never have, I never will. I love doing this. I love being here. I sing this song from my heart because I love it here. I don't know what else to say. You can believe me or you can't, or don't believe me. I don't care because I know deep down the truth, and that is why I'm here. And I'm happy. I've never been happier in my life. So yeah, I sing this song to support China and to support all the people who are watching my videos and all my new fans and all the fans that I have. I want to show my support. It feels good, and I want to make people feel good as well. That's it. So let's keep watching.
Do you ever worry that Bart might say something politically that would get you and him in trouble that he just doesn't know that's wrong yet?
我有担心啊，我很担心啊，因为
this question he asked me again and again.
中国的人把他的 YouTube 的视频拿过来，Bart Baker 以前在网上宣传要抽大麻，这是他自己一个个人问题啊。
是个人问题，是你们公司的问题吧？
他这个个人问题会影响到我的公司问题，所以很危险。
很危险。
So it's the sensitive things. I want to ask you, why you make the video to push like this?
But we've talked about this. It's the complete opposite of that. It's not promoting it. It's against it. Using these things to make other people look bad because it's bad to be doing. So yeah, I'm gonna use it in a sarcastic way. It's supposed to be sarcastic. Parodies are roasting an artist. That's why I have these lyrics, because it's things that they've done, and they shouldn't be doing that. if they're role models for kids. So that's why I use it in a negative way in my videos, not a positive way. It's not promoting, it's demoting, if that makes any sense.
Okay, so it's the real day use, so you make...
Yes! Yeah, everything, all my parody videos on YouTube are all facts. I mean, I don't think Taylor Swift really is the devil. I'm almost 99% sure. But people know that that's a joke. Stuff like the drug use or anything like that, that's all factual. We make sure that's all factual, or else we could get in I could have gotten in a lot of trouble for making up stuff like that.
So you are the Taylor Swift's top 1 hater?
Maybe. I just think she just scares me. I don't trust. I feel like she really is the devil.
Did she accuse you?
No, she doesn't like me though. She's watched my videos. All right, well, let's keep watching.
Grace, resentment, life and death, body of you can be seen.
I like his haircut.
Yeah.
It was okay.
You trying to hit the ing at
Yeah,
the
I'm
end?
just trying to sound more like passionate.
That was like the only thing that was true.
Is Bart replaceable?
我觉得我们还是有能力能把很多外国人做得很火。对，如果他们会说中文，我能把他们做到几千万粉丝。
You know, they cut. VICE 又把我这边视频卡掉，因为我们足足采访了2个小时，一个问题拍了一遍又一遍又一遍。就像这里的问题，我明确就说过，如果这个外国人他有他自己的才艺，他有自己的特长，他如果能说中文，那当然是最好了。你在中国发展、中国生活，你说你会中文，当然是更帮助你了。所以我还是想说的是，我不是刻意的要去跟哪些外国人合作，但是我想说，我保留，我愿意跟一些有才华的人，不管是中国的还是海外的，我都愿意跟他们合作，我愿意跟他们有更多的一些文化上的交流、内容上的交流，因为这样子才能让我们公司发展的快速，让我们有更大的一些进步，因为只有交流才能得来进步。然后还是想说的就是 VICE 卡掉了很大的一些我们沟通的内容，我不知道他们为什么要这么做，就搞得我好像非常的就很臭脚的这种感觉。我不是这样的，就是我们公司里面合作的不只是有外国人，我们公司里还合作了很多中国的创作者，我们也在不停的找一些中国优秀的创作者，大学刚毕业的创作者一起去合作，只要他们有才，他们有能力，他们很努力，我们就很愿意去投入精力跟他们一起来共同成长。所以麻烦 VICE 不要再断章取义。 OK，
如果他不努力的话，我们很多想法给他，或者给其他的 YouTuber。
Yeah, you are very work hard. That's what
就
I
没法成为一个
also appreciate.
我知道。
我觉得最主要是他喜欢中国这个市场，然后一加上他努力。
The Chinese market.
In all,
Because before that, I say you like China, but they delete this part. They choose the question asked again and again, and I mess it up. But in my opinion, I can say you like Chinese market because I'm manager company. So that's what I can say. You like Chinese market, but actually you like China, not only market.
Yeah. I don't care about the money. And that's another thing that's so annoying.
Yeah.
They cut out an entire 20 minutes of me talking about that. When he was interviewing me and asking me about how much money I'm making here. I had an entire segment that we shot where I was talking about how I don't care about the money. If I'm not happy doing it, I wouldn't do it. I have plenty of money in America. I made a lot. I could retire right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I want to do this. They delete that. They leave that out. Why would they leave that out? That's important. That's an important thing.
就巴哥，我非常佩服的一点就是他把他美国的劳斯莱斯租出去了。
And then I rent my apartment out in LA for $8,000 a month. So that money allows me to live here in the apartment I'm in, which we talked about before.
But I say part of the some biggest foreign bloggers, they don't have house in China.
Right. I wanted to be here. I didn't want to be in America or in another country. How can you... I can't do everything like from America. I can't immerse myself in the culture of China. It's not the same thing. I have to go back and forth. I'm not here all the time. I wanted to be here all the time.
How much you pay in China? 1 month, per month?
Maybe like 100,000 RMB.
10万块钱。Yeah, it's It's a big payment.
The apartment's very expensive, but it's worth it to me. The other expenses are usually just at restaurants and things like that. It's between like 80 to 100, depending on if my parents are in town. My parents were just in town, so I spent a lot of money on them, getting them food. But you know, the main expense is the apartment, and that all of that's coming from America money. Otherwise, I would never be able to afford that apartment from money I make in China. I just moved here.
Okay, let's watch next.
All that hard work might
almost
just pay
over.
off for Bart. He's all in. He's even moving to China this week.
Yes, that's true. But wait, it might pay off? I had 15 million followers when this came out. It's making it look like I was suffering and couldn't make it or something. It might pay off. They want to make it look like everything's hard and bad. That doesn't make good television. There. That was cool. I like that pose, yeah.
Okay.
Is that the end?
A lot easier than YouTube video.
It's easier than YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube is people spend tons of money on videos and do big productions because that's what they want, you know? It's like they want to show off. If it's a vlog, like show off, like, oh, we're gonna buy a Lamborghini and crash it or something stupid. If it's a music video, it had to be expensive. In China, I'm singing and being myself. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything to be yourself. That's why I like it. Of course it's easier than a YouTube video.
That's news.
That's it.
So VICE is very subjective and fake.
So yeah, they want views.
And
we
don't trust it. We should don't trust him.
Oh, you know, a lot of media in America twists stuff because it gets more attention. So a lot of people are just used to that. In America, not many people even comment about the VICE video because they're just used to that. You know, they're used to it. Here, I think people don't expect that that's the norm, where it's like, oh, we'll film something that you think's going to be about this, but then we'll edit it in a way to make the video more popular. We don't care how it affects you.
They hide a lot, but they are a media. They should tell the truth, but they hide. It's not professional for the news media.
No,
they just for views, and they damage our Chinese image.
Yeah. I don't know why they wanted to. I don't know why they wanted to leave stuff in that looked bad or edit it in a way that looked bad.
Anything about China, they fake.
It's weird because
and I find everything about China, they get 1 million views better than any other videos because of their fake.
Huh.
So you know, VICE China is closed in China.
Oh yeah, they shut it down.
然后我后面又查了一下关于 VICE 的一些运营的一些政策，然后我可以看到这个说的是 VICE 是一个不同于传统新闻强调客观性，在采访和写作过程中严禁个人主观视角和态度的方式和用词。VICE 的理念是真实的个人体验、个人视角，足够个人，足够主观。他们在报道在做这么一个视频的时候，感觉就在做一个自己的一个视频一样，他不会去把一些客观的因素全部放进去，他很主观，他想保护谁就保护谁，他想讽刺谁就讽刺谁。这次我和 VICE 的这次采访到现在出来的视频，我真的是非常非常生气。我觉得这真的是对我来说是一家非常无良的一家媒体机构。
I think we had to make this video to clear all that stuff up because the way that we were portrayed was not how we are at all. It's negative for no reason. Yeah, I don't trust them either. I don't trust many news publications in America, they're always looking to twist your words in some way. I've found that in China, when I do an interview, they don't change it in any way. They just put it as is.
They don't respect us. They should, before they post, they should let us retract.
They should have let us look at it, but they would never do that. They would never do that.
I paid 2 days for with them.
Yep.
They just waste my 2 days and want to destroy China and destroy us.
But the girl who did the story was from China.
Yeah.
She's Chinese.
Yeah, I know.
Why would she want it to look? I don't get it.
所以就是他说的，就是当中有很多个记者其实都是我们中国的朋友，但是我也不好意思多说这些话了，所以我对 VICE 是非常非常的失望，非常非常的失望。
When you're doing the actual interview itself, it doesn't seem like anything's bad. I think that the day itself went pretty well, but then they edited it to make it look like you're unhappy, you're tired, you don't like what you're doing. It's fucking annoying. It's really annoying. It's super annoying.
They are a story maker.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, we just wanted to talk about that and get it out there. So hopefully people will stop sending really mean negative messages, because I really hate that. It makes me feel awful. Anyway, I hope you watch this whole video. I know it's a long video, but I think there's a lot of good things that are covered. And I'm just excited to be here, and I'm honored to be able to be making content here and live here. So thank you for supporting me, and I will see you guys soon. Peace out.